covered in acid, but when does he not? Kill him. Guaranteed crit. And whoom 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 whoom. Wham wham wham. Very nice. Oh my god, I almost got fucked by the acid again. And kill. Kill it. Woo! He's too dumb to notice. Then again, so did she. Oh, we got. Oh, that's so weird. Hello, hello. Welcome back to the bar. I'm Willow, and I'll be your guiding light. Today, we're diving back into Miasma Chronicles. Oh, I was really worried we'd come back and we wouldn't be hidden. We've got a lot of very scary enemies to fight. You can see there's like two... There's a Shadow, there's Patient Zero, there's multiple Reavers. There's a lot of shenanigans out here. I don't think we have a lot of our abilities off cooldown. No, we have Glove Shock. Glove Shock will let us kill a Reaver. So might your Plasma Shot? Because of the fire damage? Okay, let's see if we can find height elevation first. If we can find that, yes.
Gather round.
Okay, so we can use this, and we can also sneak over here. So this caster goes first. You've got 80 damage, you've got 80 damage. Nice. So if we can sneak up on this guy. I want Diggs to get the kill so we can use him on a Reaver. So you can move here and open on the caster as always. And we get the crit. Crit that doesn't matter. Elvis can skip his turn for the energy, and then with the Mute Assault, Diggs can run up and finish the caster. He'll get covered in acid, but when does he not? Oh, and we're full health. We leveled up. Let's go. Hey, it's no longer considered too high of a level for us. We had to use the damage round, so we need to kill one more caster for the Reaver before we can do that. Does the level up actually do anything for us? The armor is a lot better against these guys than it normally is. But, like, we'd have to give up Tackle or Provoker or Hydraulic Leap, and that rapidly... Well, if we do something like this... we lose one of the stuns, but he gets another armor. Jade, yeah, you're so far from anything. You want the aerial attack. Don't want the acid shot. I don't even know if we need the focus shot upgrade. Like, try it. Then Elvis, Armor Eater, and Acid are entirely worthless here. Desperado is something that could be very fun, but we don't have enough for it. This seems so fascinating, but it requires a lot of setup. I just don't know. We grab that, and then when we look at it, yeah, he's another power. I'm very curious about the green fingers, but for right now, we're trying to do ambush stuff. For killing a Reaver, we want the crit bonus on you, because you'll get a guaranteed crit. You are not at guaranteed crit, so we're taking the flat 10 damage on you, and you're here to have your silence. Jade can come up here.
Hold back.
And hide here. Problem is we have to, like, get the shot on him so far away. Well, maybe if we can get him over here, we have some hope. Because I know one of these Reavers likes to come really close to this. If you two hide here. We'll cut till we actually have a setup that might work. Okay, this is the hope we wanted. If we do this ambush, I'm... Why is your movement so low? Very weird. If you target that, they won't notice, and he's out of range for the acid. So you can plug this with a guaranteed crit. Even with a guaranteed crit, you don't have enough. We need the enrage for that. So I think we do the plasma shot with this one. Yeah. Makes him very sad, but puts him very low, which means that Diggle's over here. Well, first Elvis can skip his turn for that sweet, sweet extra energy. Kilowatts, my bad. And then we should be able to kill him. Small amount of acid damage, but it doesn't matter. We're enraged. And we go back into hiding. Yes!
Come on now. Let me scout this out.
And then we're all gonna group up. This Reaver likes to wander off over here on his own. And with Diggs having the guaranteed crit, we can do some interesting stuff. Especially if I go in and I swap this for the crit damage by 20. 120 plus 140 is 110 plus 130, which is exact lethal. We don't actually want to kill him over here, we want to kill him on the other side. Where he gets far enough away from that caster. We're slowly whittling them down. I want to see what summoning the giant whisperer does. I'm very deeply, deeply curious about what that will actually do. Once he stops, we can ambush him. That should be good. Yeah, none of the rest are in range. But we need Jade to be able to crit. So Jade can back up and use the eroder shot. Wham! Drop him down to 75. And then Diggs with the guaranteed crit can whoom, 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 whoom. There we go. We are running out of enemies very satisfyingly. I'm assuming this caster is not going to be functionally targetable. Yeah, they will all notice if we try and hit that guy. So now we just need to get everything set up. The Reaver is not a problem on turn 1. The casters are. So Jade, we're less interested in some of your offensive stuff, especially, you know, I don't think we're doing crit stuff with you. We're taking that. Maybe we get you more movement and then the crit stuff. It's not going to be hugely good, but it will do something. You, I wanted to try the Whisperer ability. Green Fingers. And we only have a burn. We've burn 1.0 and a burn 2.0. I want the burn 2.0 on the other one I have. No, I don't want AP Saber. I want Kilowatt Inverter. Drop it down to 70. You are going to be burn 2.0. Not doing the Miasma spawn right now. We're all decently happy with what we've got. The abilities are okay. So I'd like for Elvis to be as close as possible. Given that none of them move around anymore, that'll be quite easy to do. Elvis can go here. And then the caster is one of the main things we're worried about. It just hits the hardest. I need to not cover digs in acid. So that'll be interesting. Maybe we start over here so Jade can do her little roar. And then we definitely need range buddy. Because if I try and ambush from here, yeah, we need a range buddy. Oh. Well, we can't move Diggs now. He is stuck. But she can get range buddy. Alright, let's kick this sucker off. So Elvis, yeah, like if you can chain these three, that will be glorious. We're starting with that. That's gonna do a bunch of damage and kick them off with burn. Should have done the ambush shot first, now that I think about it. Yeah, but they all take so much damage. And then green fingers on patient zero. What is this gonna do? I mean, it's gonna summon a whisperer, but like, is this gonna be good? How tanky is it gonna be? That's a 4 armor, 220 health whisperer. All right. They did not skimp on that one. You can do your scream.
We can do this.
It's a bunch of rage, and then we're trying to kill the caster. If only we had thought this through slightly better, things would be great. You won't kill it if I do it this way. So maybe it's just a tackle on the caster? Or we just rely on the fact that Diggs has 5 friggin' armor. I really wish I had hydraulic leap right now. Really wish I had hydraulic leap. That would have been so good here. Tackle feels so bad to use on you as opposed to like patient zero. But of course the dash will use both. And even with some crit bonuses, this is not going to work how I want it to. It's burning. I'd like to kill that caster. That would be kind of nice. If I did something like sprint and shoot to here. I don't love where that leaves you, but you're also pretty tanky.
I'm right here. Do your worst.
You're pretty tanky, and I do want this thing to die before it splits. Oh my god, we got the crit.
Sleep died. I don't give a rat's ass. You sure?
Take the 63. I should not have done. Oh, he got the crit. Never mind. I should not have done that because of the split.
Tough, brother.
Would have been very awkward. We can't hit patient zero, but we'd rather stun this than keep shooting. Diggs got very lucky on some of those. So we're gonna see what the Whisperer does. Is it gonna summon saplings? Is it gonna punch? It's gonna clobber him for 100 damage. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, the shadows don't like to attack on the first turn. He's jumped on the Whisperer. That shadow's not doing anything. Okay. That went way better than it had any right to. We can play a little bit far back and let the Whisperer do the tanking. Yeah, 70, and then he's still burning for 40. You... I think I'd just move in here and shooting him.
Come and get me.
Blah, 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 blah. 15 kilowatts, he burns out. And you are going here and reloading. We're gonna hide behind the Whisperer. The Whisperer is not using any of its fancy abilities. It's not summoning or using the tornado, but it is just walloping for 100, which is pretty solid. Like that is not a small amount of damage. Oh, he's gonna split. I don't like that. Oh, you just shoot attacks for 90? Okay. Alright, so he is very close to being dead. Patient Zero needs to die. Like, what are your odds from here? 100? Okay, nice. You can launch this to here. Woo! It's not in its greatest mode, but it will do something. What? Oh!
I'm hit!
Oh my god! Like, I knew it could do that, but... Does it just reflect all projectiles? No, some of them? I have to reread its thing. Yet... Don't want him splitting. She just took so much damage from that. So you're going to beat the Reaver to death and then die, and so we just have Patient Zero. Anywhere you go is going to cover you in acid, is the problem. And we're not looking at good options here. Like a grenade on him? Yeah, he just has Will Split. Do any of the grenades even deal 70 damage? The Super Frag would kill him, as would the Super Napalm. God damn, man. Okay. Well, we're taking acid damage. We're trying to see if we can get in range for the Super Frag. Nice!
Watch this.
Woo!
TKO.
Oh, we get enraged. Nice. And then Diggs. I mean, you just take the shot. Nothing really other for you to do. And the 10 health Whisper is going to kill it and then die. I think we managed that with full health. 195, 235. No, Jade got shot. Yeah, what was that ability description? Because I thought I would, like, see it ahead of time. Yeah, it just says able. My guess it was, like, the first shot when he starts splitting. Which makes sense. It makes it more likely for him to actually split. Which is cool. It's just unfortunate for the guy who shot him. Ooh, what's this power gonna be? Whisperer is cool, but I don't think it's better than the Reaver.
Miasma. One vortex at a time.
Hell yeah. Teleport. Teleport heroes or enemies. Since the fly-based experiments of the originals, teleportation has been a dream of many. This ability won't quite get you home in time for dinner, but will allow you to teleport enemies and allies around the battlefield. That's fascinating. Yeah, that's going to be our third ability. The problem with this one is just costs. Like if I modify this, the base cost is 80. And it makes a much stronger summon, but like I don't know, I kind of like having the more often summon. Either way, we're taking teleport. That's happening. You can desize, you can burn that. There's some wild shit you can do with this. Because this just like, if we slap on a bunch of kilowatt inverters on this and then give it like acid or burning based on what we're up against, it just does so much damage. Like maybe the Whisperer is better, but this clocks in at 40 kilowatts when fully upgraded, and the Whisperer clocks in at 70, and so we get two of them. We get two of the Miasma spawn per cost, essentially. And that feels a lot better. These could be very funny. If I just make it really expensive but really long range as like an emergency option. Either way, that was a fun set of stealth and ambush. And if we look at the map, we are still in the dying place. We just had to wrap up here, so to speak. And we are level 20 now, so we can go back to that place in the Proving Grounds that had a bunch of high-level enemies. We're going to check around here, and then we'll head back to town, and then we'll see where things are from there. In a truly shocking twist of events, nothing new in the hospital, so we'll do one travel manually, and then we'll just warp the rest of the way so I don't have to run the whole place. Welcome back to the DRC. We're gonna...
Let's give these healing bottles to Thor.
We're gonna start this one off, and then, because right now, we know that, like, one of these is the arena, one of these is the factory. We know that there's something over here that's probably, like, a side quest or something. And so I'll probably head back to the Proving Grounds, and then I'm like, go back over and double check if there's anything else we missed, because this feels like destroying the factory feels like it's going to be the end. So I want to go do everything before we finish up here. And level 20 is higher than anything we've seen required ever. Hello, Thor.
Here you go, Thor. Healing bottles. Hope these help.
You saved her life. Thank you. Here's my battle pass. This will get you in the arena.
Battle pass.
Why the hell do you want to risk your lives for some game anyway?
We're gonna take Diesel D down, then the first factory.
Yeah, I was like,
Every
what?
human here would love to do that. They just need a hero to lead them.
That's
Legend
us.
says the Alpha Editor's gonna come back to lead us. Hope it's true.
Me too. See you around.
What? 30,000 experience is almost a full level. The valid battle pass, we have a shot at the gauntlet, meaning that we are getting ever closer to meeting Diesel D, and more importantly, grabbing the Foreman's access card. Oh yeah, you have anything else to
Daughter's
say,
on the
right?
mend. Thanks to you, brave souls.
Oh yeah, and you're not gonna have anything new to say to me. Nope. So almost certainly, oh, it's still in the quest. We have to go register to fight. Okay. And more, yeah, it's nothing new. All right, we're gonna cut to some shopping and probably the registering, and then we'll see where we go from there.
Why are we going to this arena again?
To show this town who the real champions are.
No. To get an audience with Diesel D and steal the Foreman access card off his neck.
Off his dead body, more like. Come on.
Answer this question.
Hello, guys.
Wanna buy something naughty?
You don't have anything I give a shit about. And I can sell you things I don't give a shit about. For cheap. Like, we'll sell one of these, because we have 3, but like, Hello, Bowden. You sell nothing I care about, and I can sell a lot of stuff. Yeah, like, the consumables sell for so little in this game. You need to be desperate to sell them. And Halligan. Level 3 sniper and assault rifle are both interesting. Everything else is stuff that I've sold Halligan. But I think we can get rid of one of the Werfer pluses for sure. The standard assault rifle for sure. But everything else is like special things, and I just don't need a lot of that. And like, you don't have anything else I want. Alright, so before we do this, we are gonna save, in case this like locks me in and I have to do it now. 'Cause I would like to be able to go questing.
Subbing for Thor Munson, huh? Those are big boots to fill.
We'll do it.
So what do we do?
Step through this gate and grab your bolts. It's about to get crazy.
Basic rules.
Listen up. Here are the rules.
Kill them, don't die.
To win, you have to survive 5 brutal rounds
5?
of battle.
Ooh.
After each round, you have the option to quit, switch your gear up, or continue.
Oh, we get to fight like different types of enemies.
You'll be facing down the worst
Yes!
monsters, bots, and bandits this country country has
Grabbers,
ever seen.
thievers. So it's grabbers, thievers, whisperers, mimics, gangbots. I think are the 5 rounds.
If you want to be crybabies and quit early, you'll keep your reward. But if you manage to survive all 5 rounds, you'll get the champion's trophy and a chance to
That's what we
party with
need.
your Lord and Savior, Diesel D.
All right.
Okay, let's get our battle on.
It's gonna be very spicy. Yep, enter the gauntlet. All right. Let's go do some exploring. So back in the Arkansas Scar, we have the missing treasure in the Proving Ground, which we knew was protected by a bunch of like very spooky dudes. So we're gonna head back there, and we're gonna try and defeat that. We know it's there because we're missing a treasure, but when we went there, we were like 15 or something, and it was like, warning, level 20 enemies, and I did not want to fuck with that. So hopefully, now that we're back and beefed up, this should be much more doable. What is that on my map? There's this down arrow door shit. Okay, I'm entirely distracted from our objective. I gotta go find out what this means. Is that just like telling me there's an exit? Am I losing my mind? I don't feel like I remember there being an icon for a door. It's just an icon for a door. Okay. Sure, dude. Whatever you say. Alright, let's go figure out what the hell these guys are. Oh my god, we missed plastic! Not a lot of plastic, but still, plastic! I missed loot! Fuck! Where? Oh my god, hello. It was not as far away as I thought I would. Is this an item? It is an item. Oh my god, it's the one of the cobalt units! How many of those are we at now? 4 out of 5 or 4 out of 5 for both. Fuck! There's a caster. I mean, let's just go kill that guy, right? Like, if we can kill him with digs, that would be fantastic. Viral damage rounds. Viral damage rounds. Because then you go back to here, and we'll look and see Reaver Caster. Ah, that is the Reaver boss. So yeah, there's always like one boss of each type of enemy. Wish I'd paid more attention to that sooner. Elvis, you can skip your turn, and Diggle. Maybe the high cover will protect you from the acid. I say with no hope. Wham wham wham! It did protect him. Rage! Hell yeah. So now I want to try and utilize that to eliminate one of these scarier enemies. This might be where we use a bottle. I haven't gotten to use a bottle in a hot minute. Also, what the hell is this? Spicy. Reaver, caster. Red Death. What the shit? Extreme trauma can leave a stain on the miasma and mutate to something diabolical. This is why something as truly evil as creature known as Red Death can exist. This thing has 620 health. Ah! I understand why it didn't want us fucking around with this until we were ready. Terrifying. I'd like to get the Reaver away from his friends. You go here. You go here. And Elvis, come over around to like here. And then for items, we gotta make sure that Diggs has the crit stuff, though you might have you don't have your crit abilities back. Still probably worth having the passives active, even if that won't get you all the way. And then digs, we're giving you the 30. And this should be enough. So if we start the ambush, we can throw one of the bottles. And I want him to come to, like, here, where he is not seen. Look at him go. Look at him wig. Oh, ah. If we can get him over here, he'll be far enough away that we can kill him, and then that caster might be able to follow. 75% chance to hit. We can improve that. If we get the crit, even fucking better. Nice. And then Diggy, you're gonna waste this guy into next week. Very nice. Yeah, the cover does totally block the acid.
Where are you?
Hell yeah. There's another Reaver that might block us, but that caster looks pretty juicy. There's so many of them. God, this would have been a nightmare to fight straight up. But yeah, 100% we can wait for him to arrive and then kill him. Elvis can hide here. And we do a quick item swap, and then we'll set up for the ambush. We just have to get the flat damage back. Hell yeah. Oh lord, he coming. And I think, yeah, you can see that none of them are going to notice because of the way they're facing. He'll notice you, but who gives a shit? Discovered. Die. Man, we keep getting these crits. Die. Why is it 98? I don't like that. Oh my god, I almost got fucked by the acid again. Oh, that would have been so unfortunate. I would have been so sad.
Let me scout this out.
Can we ambush the shadow? I don't even think with glove shock we can do it, which is kind of a bummer. Can I snag that? Yes. Let's see if we can get a shot with Jade from up top. That would be ideal. The elevation boost, both to her hit, but also the crit chance it gives, is very nice. Yeah, because she can get a guaranteed crit. So if we... Well, first let's see who would spot it if we do this. They're out of range. He can't see. None of you can see. Okay, so... Why did we level up? We leveled up for something, and I don't know what it was. I'm not complaining, though. Only for you to do. God, I want you to have hydraulic lead. You can. Nice. Elvis. Probably on health against these guys. But if we take that gun from you, and we give this to you, and we put the 30 crit on it, and we give Jade the bonus crit, 130 plus 130 is 120 twice, and we're guaranteed for this to work. So we do our ambush. Jade has a guaranteed crit from here, which pisses him off and makes him upset. And you, my friend, can go to here, and because you're enraged, this will also have a guaranteed crit. And kill. Covers you in acid, but we're used to that by now. This has happened to all of us so many times. Give you your gun back, give you your gun back, swap them both to the 80. I love the stealth puzzles in this game. I don't know if I'm doing this as intended, but I'm doing it in a way that is fun for me. And then Jade. Oh, you've got range buddy on. That's why you can't fucking hit anything. There's still so many. We're gonna be eaten through this encounter with stealth for so long. Oh my god. Kill it. Woo! Whoop-a-boo. Pick up maintenance card. Amtrak maintenance. Okay. I don't remember if I know where that goes. I don't know if we saw that place. There's no more loot up here. Yeah, we're gonna be killing shit for so long. I don't know how we ambush a shadow. We can't EMP stun them, and we haven't found a way to stun organic enemies. Well, okay, we have knockback. Let me rephrase. We can knock back organic enemies, but we don't have the equivalent of EMP. There's no biologic version, and I'm almost certain Mindworm will make everything in the area very angry. We sneak up here, what do we see? Same thing over here with some bottles might work. Yeah, let me reposition around to the far side and I'll be back. We cleared out most of this side. I'm wondering if we can utilize the height advantage to try and eliminate some of these guys. Especially if we can pick the casters off from behind him. Importantly, we need to get that fucking range buddy off of this gun. It's not good to have on that gun. If that caster over there ever turns, we might be able to get this guy over here. Because right now the issue is, like, if I move Jade to here or whatever, this will piss them off with the way they're facing. I don't know if it will change its facing. It does graphically, but I don't think that translates into gameplay. I don't think its facing angle actually changes. If it did, we could get behind the Red Death and try and kill things on the far side. We could use a bottle to get this other caster away. I'm so okay burning through bottles here, for the record. This is so not an issue I'm gonna have. You can hide here. You can hide here. We do the ambush. Where's Elvis? Elvis, we're looking at a glass bottle again. And we want the caster, like, as close as we can get, but also around the corner. And that'll let us kill the other caster as well. Glass bottles are generally worth using if you can kill 2 enemies with 1 bottle. Okay, they walk really slow, so I cut it. Jade, I need you to move back. We don't care if you get the crit or not. He spots you, but who cares? They're all out of range. We keep getting the Nemesis crit despite not needing it, and one of these days we won't. We're covered in acid, who gives a shit?
It's safe. Come on.
And then we can do the assassination on this caster. And with the other one dead, that gives us a lot more flexibility in where we go. Like, promise Jade can only get to a 92. We have the glove shock if Jade misses. It does 90, which will be enough damage. Nice. I don't want to use it, but we definitely can. And then you're going to be up close and personal with him. And if we shoot this, he won't notice. He's too dumb to notice his entire team falling apart around him. Beautiful. That's one entire half of this cleared. Let's check the upstairs before we mosey around. I'm assuming Red Death is immune to most debuffs, and we're going to have to stick an ad on top of him and let it tank. And he'll probably two-shot the damn thing. But, you know, that works. That is an acceptable way to deal with a boss with 600 goddamn health. That shadow we're going to want to let move away before we try and kill people over here. But we have another, like... Guys, please. I'm begging you. If we go up here... Ooh, I'm like, I can't see shit. This gives us some potential for height advantage shots. What are your crit chances if you're above them? Especially with Scout, you can get 65. Ooh, and I'm assuming Jade is, yeah, Jade is so high. Okay, how do I want to do this? For Diggs, you've got the Ambusher, that's not going to get better. Well, technically Diggs should have, you should have the Altimeter while we're up here. Diggs has to go first. And I want to quickly check with Diggs. Will people notice? Like, which of these shots you'll notice? This gets noticed. That doesn't get noticed when we're killing him. That gets noticed, of course. So if we can get the Reaver to go, like, hang out in a corner, we might be able to do something. I used another one of my bottles. Diggs is the one who's gonna throw this one. And we want him, like, in this corner. I think this should work. God, we're burning through these bottles, but we're getting a lot of killing done. Oh god, we'll be back. Okay. I've realized we don't have the crit items equipped, which means that I need to do this swapping very, very fast. Okay, he hasn't moved, which is glorious. So, you need to go first and try and shoot him. And no one else should notice. Wham! 145. Diggles, you're going here. And you're also trying to crit. I forgot you needed the bonus from ambush, but then again, so did she. Oh, we got the crit, we're fine. We don't have to use our thing. Oh, yeah. So very weirdly enough, from what I remember, the Shadow sees him, but not the Red Death, which is very, very weird. I'm gonna let the Shadow go back to where it came from, and we're gonna try something very spicy. Okay, so the idea here is Jade goes over here to get her crit. Wait, hold up. Jade needs the altimeter. Yes. Diggs goes here. And Diggs' shot doesn't piss off anything. Oh, this is gonna be very, very fucking spicy. We got the crit with Diggs. And now, if we get the crit with you, we don't have to do funky stuff. Did not get the crit with you, so now Elvis has to glove shock. And try not to be seen by either Red Death or the caster. Oh, that's so weird. Did we get seen? We got seen, but the guy did die and we did get to reset, so... Works? Question mark? Alright, step 1, Miasma spawn on the boss. Alright, that was fucking cool. I liked that. That was fun. I don't know if it was a good thing to do. Yeah, think they noticed? You noticed! Can you leap onto anybody? What is this thing immune to? Acid, EMP, Mindworm, Rooting. He's not immune to knockback. I can just step on him. Wild. Jade. Jade, you need to be somewhere where you can hit the caster and you're not, like, in its goop aura. 94? 94 is solid, and we're not really worried about being in cover against a melee enemy and a shadow that has to position first.
My gun's bigger than yours.
Oh my god, she hit the shot. Okay. Giggles. Can you sprint and shoot to here?
Scum-sucking coward.
And take the kill. Maybe you get acided, but if you get acided, oh well. That's part of being you. You did not get acided, which means that Elvis can get the fuck into some cover. And we can see what happens here. You punch Red Death for not a lot. Punches you for 100. Yeah, it's not as scary as I was afraid it was going to be. The shadow is the main problem right now. I wonder if you can just... You can just teleport it. That's so weird to me. You can also stun it, which is totally what we're doing here. Yeah, you can just stun it and swap weapons, take your shot. This has higher crit damage, so it's worth taking the shot with it. Jade, you've got fucking nothing. You need to start hammering this guy. Wish I had Armor Eater for this. We have no way to get through his armor. None of these are like a shred grenade. And he is, if I'm correct, immune to rooting, so... It's gonna be a lot of slowly shooting the motherfucker. That's a bunch of acid. The Shadow's got so many turns before it's functional. You can go here and you can reload. Reaver's gonna keep hitting him and setting him on fire. Just hitting him for pathetic amounts of damage. Come on, Red Death. Yeah, the summons in this game are incredibly powerful. A rotor shot. Try and crit him. Nice. Elvis. I think we're just... We'll move up one more tile this time and shoot him again. He's so much health. Biggs. You can continue to shoot this guy. And next turn you can finish it. I think Reaver's gonna keep punching Red Death. Just keep setting it on fire. If only it wasn't immune to acid. It's got 160 health left and the Shadow's getting up. You go somewhere that's got 100 but is... You might be able to dodge it from this side of the wall. I don't know how it quite works.
Damn it!
Didn't work, but we did get the enrage and we got the crit kill. Can you make it with a hydraulic leap? No. You need to reload. And We're dumping everything we can into this guy. Even though the fire's already on him, it'll do an extra 30 fire damage. You can reload and shoot him. He's so close! And then Diggs is kind of stuck. We can maybe provoke her? No, we have to just run this way. Alright, what you gonna do, Red Death? You get one attack on us. You gonna teleport? Because that would be great. Yeah, so if we didn't have fucking...
What the hell? Shit, screw
Oh! That makes him very scary. Okay, yeah, so he... That was one of the things I was worried about. I'm like, the normal ones can't melee attack after they jump on you. But I don't know if that's going to be true for our friend the Red Death. But he is down. The bonus area is clear.
I don't miss.
Yeah! Incredibly satisfying. Alright, let's loot this place. The summons are a little broken.
Gotta have me some of that.
Energy gain mod 2. Yeah, we think we have one of those already on your dynamo. No. What? Oh shit, so you get 20 kilowatts per shot with this gun now. Very nice. We're still missing the treasure? What the hell is this?
Gross. Looks like they're getting burst out of this muck.
Oh my god, it's their spawning pool. Ugh. Now, where is this freaking treasure? We found a quest item. We didn't find the... Oh, did we find the treasure? Am I losing my mind? No, we have not found the Proving Grounds treasure. Maybe that big aura is gone? No, it's still over there. You'd think I'd have noticed, like, a big purple glowing object. That's what I assumed the energy gain mod was gonna be, but it wasn't a treasure. It was, like, it was a substantial upgrade. Like, let's not be wrong, but... Yeah, weird. Okay, I'll run around the Proving Ground, and if we get something that looks new and interesting, I will bring y'all back into the fold. Very creepy. I'm realizing some of this stuff is, like, giant mimic bodies or something. Ugh. It's the keycard door! Aha! I was wondering, I was like, we don't normally get things for the exit, but it's the keycard door. I totally forgot about this.
That's nice.
There's the treasure. Renals used this to torture this large brass musical instrument at something called a jazz session. That's what salvaged recordings of these events point to, as the noise generated by them created mild panic for the listeners. Signal boost 2.0. Nice. That is what we call a nice little potential upgrade. I think that's everything else in here. Well, we'll poke our head in the tomb. We'll see. Because I am curious. Very, very curious. So I think last time I tried to poke my head back in here, there were a bunch of enemies, though that might have been the area we just cleared out. I may have gotten slightly turned around. If there are a bunch of enemies, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Because normally they only repopulate when there are, like, side quests and shit. So I'll have to make it as, yeah, you can see them. Are they guarding something? Because, like, we did the fight in this area. You know, like, why is there a random Reaver? Is there anybody else, or is it just the one Reaver? No, there's two. That's still... I see a third one. Is it just like 3 normal Reavers? Guarding whatever is over here? What the fuck? Alright, strange. So, the plan for next time is it's going to be a little bit of a weird episode. We're going to try and clear out what's in the tomb here. And given we're finding stuff in both of these, I want to check the Temple of the Editors and the Archive. And then I also want to go back to Kentucky Hills. There's another Deputized quest. Ooh. I've found all of the treasures. What it'll probably be is me checking over that and poking around stuff in the Nevada Badlands. And trying to see if there's any new things at any of the places we've been to before we go into here. Something's almost certainly going to take us out, whatever this is. But we've never had a reason to go to an area that we didn't have like a quest for. So we'll see. It'll probably be a slightly different episode, but who knows? Till then, bye goodbye. Thanks for joining me in the bog. I'm Willow, and if you enjoyed having me as your guide, give me a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more Miasma Chronicles and many other journeys to come.